Oh, that's why. Oh, I tried to click the button. Yeah, we're good. It, I'm gonna make sure it's actually doing its thing. Hey, there we go. I actually got it working. First try. Let's go. Huge, huge. Now, how do I get the chat to be? There we go. Okay, there we go. Got it. Just making sure. Just making sure we got everything. Holy performance drop. Should not be happening on these specs. That's crazy work. Yeah, talk about lack of performance. I guess I'm. Oh my, what is happening? Why is that so terrible? Actually, why is that so awful? Surely streaming is not that intensive, right? I mean, I am dual streaming, I guess. It is tripping me up. I can't even lie. Okay, this is a bit of a pickle here. Okay, I'll do that. It's so difficult to play through this ridiculous frame rate I'm getting. This is actually unhinged. What is this? What is this? I'm not particularly accustomed to trying to play a high fast-paced game. This freaking latency, this is wild work. I guess, I mean, I can adapt to it. It's just icky. It's so awful. Maybe I'm just too spoiled. Maybe that's what it is. Could have been a T-spin. Could have, would have, should have. Oh well. All right. Well, I'm waiting for the backlash from that. I'm sure I'm gonna. Surprisingly, no. Yeah, who is on? I know Mano Solo was on earlier. Might have been last night. No, it doesn't seem to be on. That's fine. Alright, come on. Give me a chance to live! Holy crap. Thank you. I always play with volatile garbage. It's like probably the most fun I have on tower. Oh. Let's get it. Nope. Not today, Buster. Not today. Knock and knock, nobody's home. Alright. I'm so locked out right now. But it does not help that I'm getting like 0.2 frames per second. I don't know what is happening. I guess streaming just melts my computer. I'll do that. I'll do that. Nice. Yes, Boom. Okay, what are we doing? We're getting a little too silly with it. Holy crap. This is insane. So... You know what I find really confusing about YouTube's streaming stuff? It's that it's set to private by default. You would not believe how many times I've had to deal with my stream just not being accessible to people, all because YouTube thought it would be funny to just be like, actually, yeah, you're streaming to nobody right now. Boom, double Tetris, fire. I have no idea if the frame rate is any good on the streams, because, like, it's really not good on my computer. I mean, it won't be a... Yeah, I forget these are, like, remixed Pokemon tracks that are supposedly DMCA free. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Aha. Huge. Okay, come on. What are we doing? You know what? Okay. Might have to lock into this. Holy crap, I say a little bit. That is a very criminal understatement right there. Okay, holy crap. Why am I doing this to myself? Shoot myself in the foot with a 12 gauge. This is bad. This is bad. I should have just used a restreamer, bro. Holy crap. This is so bad. The frame rate is just awful. It's so bad. Ooh, I rarely ever get all clears. That's huge. That is just gargantuan, I tell you. Okay, are we serious? Okay. Holy guac. Holy guac. Holy guacamole. Like, actually, these people need to leave me alone. Pop off for like 2 seconds, bro, please. Nope. Alright, I am just as lost as anybody watching it. I have no idea what that was. I did not like it though. Oh, okay. We're just gonna play a little silly here. It might have been a blunder, but I'll do that instead. Brother. Me when I can't see because of the notification. Huge. By huge, I mean that didn't do anything. Oh, hell no. Are we serious? I'm being targeted by a duo. Bad. Okay, that's actually wild. What? Oh, shittings. Oh, okay, what are we doing? You know, I was doing pretty well there. I think that was a pretty good run there. Pretty solid. Oh, hang on. What is this notification? Cool. Okay. Is this? Yeah, I'm gonna assume this is definitely public. I have no reason to believe it wouldn't be. Yeah, one. Opt out of targeted advertising. Yes. Of course. Okay. I think we're gonna do another run. Another run, maybe another couple runs. We can get to some programming and all that. Bitrate looks good. Um, Maybe if I lower the overall streaming bitrate on the YouTube stream. What's the bitrate here? Sorry, we're having performance issues, shall we say. I would stream health. I love how it just doesn't tell me my bitrate. I'm gonna assume it's just 6,000 because I'm not about to like do the math. Come on. There we go. All right. Back to the are there settings I can lower? This should not be happening. Just to make that clear. Maybe if I refresh it, that does not help. Okay. You know what? Yeah, let's just go to the graphics. I guess I can't play Tetris. That's gameplay. That's not graphics. Come on. Video. Graphics minimal. Minimal. That? What? That kind of helps. That kind of helps, actually. That kind of helps a lot. Oh, it's certainly minimal. Yeah, 1v1? Sure. You know, I will, again, not to make that excuse, but I am admittedly having some performance issues. Oh wow, it is actually difficult to see when I have, oh dear. You know, yeah, here, I got you. I am going to defend myself. If you want to, I don't know how else, you know what? Oh, I can make a custom game. I'll do a private room. If you would care to join, we'll just do a room. What do we got here? What are our settings? Why is my heart actually racing? Like, the thing is, people don't normally ask for 1v1, so I'm guessing you're gonna be like cracked out of your mind. That's oh goodness. Oh goodness. Jimbo the level 809. Let me see your S rank. I'm fucking cooked. Your 40 line's not that fast though. What's mine? Yeah, what? Interesting. You must just be really efficient. I'm assuming you're a T-spin god. So, anyway, rank limit, no. Just one life. I'm assuming that's the default. If I lose, it's actually not because I'm bad at the game. It's because of performance. Yeah. Wait, what? Okay, I'm so... Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was, like, really confused for a sec. Because, again, the layout difference is actually diabolical. That's huge. Damn, that was unfortunate. I'm gonna up my graphics, actually. I'm gonna up my graphics so I can actually see what's happening. I don't care if my frames are a little worse. Give me a sec. What's the room code? FKTJ. Alright, I'm going to rejoin the room after configuring my stuff. That is insane just how terrible this is performing. FKTJ. Yes, perfect. Alright. Got it. I'm now host of this room. Okay. Alright, now I can actually see what's going on here. Because holy crap, that was something. That's for sure. Oh wow, yeah, that performance is so much worse, but I'm not going to use the excuse. I also don't do openers, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse either. I just genuinely don't want to learn openers. I don't know. Perfect garbage is actually, like, super lucky for me. That is kind of huge. Okay, that's really bad. Okay, not sure. I was planning a teaspoon there at some point. Here too, actually, but no, please give me a teaspoon. Well, clearly, teaspoons are for people that can actually do teaspoons. Okay, bad deal. Bad deal. This is a bad trade deal. Holy shit. You're kind of cracked. You are pretty cracked for just a random viewer, bro. Damn. Hmm. I'm gonna take a look at your gameplay, actually, if I could. Okay, that doesn't help me. Oh well. That's fine. I guess I'll look at it later. Let's see, what are your average stats? Your average APM is pretty high, and your average pieces per second is like pretty low, so you T-spins, eh? Hey, more power to you if you can use T-spins. I just don't have the T-spin vision yet. I just can't do it. Oh, goodness, I'm drinking milk right now. I gotta power up. Give me just a sec. You're good? Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. You're pretty cracked, dude. You're actually pretty solid. I can see why you're S rank for sure. All right, he's probably just warming up though, if I'm being honest, because I've never broken into S rank. The best I've ever been back in my heyday was S minus, and there's like a pretty okay. What is happening? I could see him giving me like a really solid spike and just game ending me. What am I doing? Why would I do that there? Come on, like let's be reasonable and. Okay, we're not cooking. We're not cooking. Gotta get back into my flow state, which I am currently not in. Ooh, there we go. That's a little better. Why did I do that? What? What is going on in this noodle, man? Personally, could not say. Playing at variable frame rate, not refresh rates. Oh, it's so icky. If I was at like a full 240, this would not be like nearly as stressful. Not to say you aren't a person that applies pressure, because you definitely do. Holy crap, that's oh my god. Oh my god. That's what I'm saying. Let's do more rounds per game, I feel. I think that'll be a more accurate descriptor. Let's up our round limit here. First to 3. You know what? Since you're S, we'll be first to 5, because that's how it usually goes in S, I think. Has added you? Heck yeah. Yeah. Give me that. Give me that. Yeah. All right. Wait, what? Do I have to save my? How do I do that? Oh. Right there. You know, I'm surprised a random person joined me in a YouTube stream. That's the whole reason I started streaming on Twitch, was to maybe get more people, but what abomination was I cooking? I do not know. Oh, this is not good. I think this is the end. My name is Ander Dingus. Oh, shittings. So this, I think this is the end. Okay, okay. Oh, that was actually kind of cool. I'm not cooking. Ever since I increased my graphic settings, I swear I'm not even capping. I swear to you. which is crazy for having the computer I do, but I guess I can't do dual streams and do this at the same time. Okay, that's just interesting. Oh, buffering. Oh, shit. No, don't buffer. Holy. This guy's actually, Oh, I should have just tried to clear lines there. Oh, man. This guy's solid. Metal Gear. Okay, I should up my gravity settings when I get the chance. I have to go. Bye. Goodbye, bro. Goodbye. All right, man. Come on. You don't gotta do all that. You don't gotta do all that for me. Here, I'll just flip it. You were steaming my ham there. You were cooking me. I can't even deny that. Absolutely. Goodbye. See you later, man. Little Carl 9993. You're pretty damn good. You are pretty crazy at the game. I'm gonna go back to lowering my settings because holy crap. Hit F5? Okay. Didn't know that did that. Oh, this is yeah, again, it's like so much better. It is just insane how many resources dual streaming actually takes. Oh, that's a solid, like, yeah, that's like 240 right there. It's huge. Huge. Absolutely monumental. Okay, I take it back. I'm also just not under nearly as much pressure. Dude, that guy was really good. That guy was crazy good at the game. I'm glad I did that 1v1. Dude is pretty cracked. Something tells me he like hadn't warmed up for the day because he was like steamrolling me at the end there. Wasn't even close. Pop off. Huge. I didn't even do anything. That's quite wild. Yeah. Yo. There's definitely a reason why I'm hard stucking A. A plus. It's a pretty solid move, Metal Gear. How many times am I gonna make that joke this stream? I don't know. Huge. Separation is solid. Nice. Didn't think I'd actually get that in time. I'm actually kind of cooking it up right now. Again, it's the graphic settings. I swear to you, it is. Please believe me. It just feels so much smoother. Actually, maybe I wasn't ever at a full 240, because like this feels like so much smoother, like to quite a ridiculous degree. Oh, please make it in time. Nice. Spicy. Okay, not the ideal play. What? What are we doing? We're panicking. We are panicking. But why? I'm folding under zero pressure. What is happening to me? Oh, there's the freaking backlash of the last 30 seconds. Huge. Okay. You know, I don't even know what to say about that one, dude. Some of these misdrops I'm having today are pretty gross. Yeah. You know, for being at like almost 600 meters, not much is happening at the moment. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. Fair. Yikes, 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 dude. Jinkies, jeepers. Oh my gosh. What the flip, dude? What are we up to right now? This ain't Jujutsu, but we up the shenanigans. That is for. No, what are we doing? I'm cooked, guys. I hate to break it to you. Unless I get an eyepiece, like right now. Maybe fate was on my side. Maybe I don't have to worry. I definitely have to worry. Alright. Huge. Okay. Alright. Who killed me? Who is this man? Dang. I don't even know. I don't even know. What can I say? Unstable. Average stream bitrate too high. What do we mean? What do we mean unstable here? Brother, I am not doing all of that. I am not doing all of that. That is for damn sure. Alright. Okay, yeah, I'm just making sure I am actually live. Good. Good, good. It is good to see that I am. Okay, cool. I think it's about time I get to doing some programming, honestly. Done a lot of Tetris, not much programming. Dang, we're getting greedy. We are insurmountable greed. Oh my gosh, I ruined such a good setup for that. It was not worth it. Holy crap. I had a triple Tetris setup. That is so rare for me. It is like, the odds of that are just so low. Brother, leave me alone. Why did I waste that? Oh, I was waiting to put that there too. Okay. I don't even know. Can you tell these are Pokemon tracks? kind of huge. If only I actually had the... Okay, what... I also need to get into the habit of using the 180-degree button more. It's like a huge flaw in my gameplay. Like, I should have used it there. It takes, like, conscious effort to use right now. It's not terribly easy to just change part of your play style. But we're just like that. Alright, get out of here. Oh yeah, we'll do that. Greedy play. Let's see if it pays off. What the actual... No, it did not just pay off. What was that? What? What do you mean? Brother. I might be washed. I might be washed. You know what? No, I know what it is. It's time for Tetrio ranked matches. I'll do a couple of these and then we'll get some programming done. I think that is the main idea. No, not much else I can do. Longest I've ever waited in one of these queues is like a minute. It's like a minute and a half, rather. Please don't make me wait a minute and a half to play some Tetris. That would suck. That would suck. But, oh well. But, oh well. Hey, there we go. Alright. Not the play. Is he AFK or something? No, he is not AFK. He is not AFK. Okay, that works. Yikes. Icky and very gross. Ew. What? Again, it's because they have a really sensitive keyboard. No, I did not buy it just for Tetris. I mainly bought it for Tetris. I was just tired of using an office keyboard. The worst peripherals make the best gamers, don't you know? Holy crap. Let's not throw. This guy's not putting up like much of an actual threat right now. He's either stacking up something like nasty, or he's just not quite that fast. Oh, ooh, dang. What am I doing? What did I do? What did I do? Alright. Let's get back into it, guys. Oh, he's got the opener. I'm cooked. I mean, I'm not actually cooked. As long as I can survive the opener, if he chooses to use an opener, then, like, I'm low-key chilling. He used an opener. Yeah. There's no way I'm about to lose to an opener, man. Come on. Come on! He's got it again. He actually, okay. Okay, hang on. No, because, like, low-key, if I just do this instead. Like, what if we just disrupt him? Like, low-key? Like, what if we just speed blitz him? Because I'm not about to do this. Wait, huge. Dang, okay, bro's applying some pressure. I'll admit. I might lose to an opener main. Okay, but perfect garbage, though. What do you have to say to plot armor? I mean, like, really. 56 APM is crazy for me. I'm usually around, like, 49 to 50. That's huge. Okay. I mean, I guess I'll do that. I just realized I haven't held it yet. Just in general. Okay, I will do that. He is still sending me shit after that. He must have had the most diabolical stack. It's actually so unfortunate for me. Oh. Okay. Tiebreaker. Let's hope he doesn't tell me to die of cancer. I've been in this situation before. I've played these games before. Oh, the gravity settings. They're hurting. Okay, that was really bad. I deserve to lose for that, but like low-key, we don't always get what we deserve. Okay, except we might gotten cooked. GG. Damn. Terrible misdrop. GG's. That is GG's, guys. GG's, man. GG's. Unfortunate. Mad unfortunate. Aw. Didn't even say GG back. Oh well. Let's do one more, and then I'll try to get some programming set up for us. I'll do my best, but I don't know how it's going to work exactly. OBS doesn't like to capture VMware, unless I get GCC on Windows, but I don't want to do that right now. I'd rather just be lazy and try to figure it out. If I can't do that, I'll play Beat Saber. I'll switch it up. Because I'm not about to reinstall it all on Windows. That would be so stupid. Hey, it says estimated queue time 35. I usually have below average luck when it comes to queue times. Oh well. Oh well. What can you do? Holy crap. A minute. If it goes to a minute 10, I'll just do programming. I don't care. We'll see what I'm meant to do. Yeah. Alright, well, I think I am being told to try to get it figured out. So, I mean, I'll try. Let's see if we can get VMware going. Is KVM available on Windows? I never even thought of that. Like, if KVM is available on Windows, that would be kind of huge. And it would probably actually work with OBS. Okay, yeah. Alright. Just, yes, give me my Ubuntu, Linux. Come on. Oh, cool. So, now we have to try to get OBS to actually capture this. Maybe VMware. Then we're gonna do VMware Workstation. Interesting. Hey, we actually got it. That's huge, dude. That's huge. Okay. I want to make sure I don't have my name here or any personally identifiable information before we start. Give me just a sec. I don't want to dox myself immediately. Let's open oh, I'm searching in oh, that's right, because yeah. Forgot I disabled my Windows key so I don't dox myself. That's just a pro strat. Maybe next time I'll set up my operating system without my name. I feel like that would be a much better solution. Okay, so we have this, we have our stuff. Okay, let's just get to it. So, yes, let's re-enable my stuff in OBS. Can't believe I actually got VMware to work. That is actually so huge for me. So, I'm gonna make sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure my name is just name here. I was talking about my Windows operating system's got my name on it, which is not good. So, all right, the idea here, the program we are trying to make, this is 32-bit x86 assembly. I'm low-key tempted to just restart. I'm just gonna restart my program. I'm gonna get some pen and paper out while I'm at it. And we are going to try to do a bit of programming while we're here. I think that is a solid idea. Right. This. Get the pencil out. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Yep. Here's the idea. Pretty self-explanatory. Basically what it's going to do, I'm following this part of programming from the ground up. I know this is an outdated programming source, but I've learned a fair bit. I've learned quite a bit. So my plan is to learn 32-bit assembly to the point where I know like what I'm doing, right? And then what I'm gonna do is learn 64-bit, and then I'll branch out from there. Like, knowing assembly is going to be just instrumental in my future as a programmer. So we're gonna have to, okay. So my plan here is we're going to make a program that iterates through one of these loops correctly. And yeah, that is the whole plan. That's the whole idea here. So, all right. So, okay, EAX will hold the current number. I'm actually going to put these in comments here. Up here, I think. Or to EBX. Oh, now my dog went inside of my room. That's okay. Gotta play Five Nights at Freddy's in real life over here. I gotta keep track of 5 different things. That's okay. Hold on, dog. Right. Okay, so I work tomorrow at 4. Alright. This program will iterate through each list for the biggest number and return it to EBX. This means that this program will ultimately return the largest number of the final list. There we go. We can just full screen on this. Why not? Wow, Twitch has so much less stream latency. What the heck? Are we serious? That's insane. That's crazy. Anyway, as I was saying. Alright. So the idea, yeah. Global underscore start, global find maximum. And we define underscore, okay, holy crap. Bad start. Underscore start. First thing we are going to do is what? Well, ain't that the question? I don't think we have to push anything onto the stack in particular. We could, I think the way I want to do it is I just want to have the start function just calling the function like 3 times. Right. Okay. And I need to remember that after a function is called, none of the registers are guaranteed to, you know. Yeah. Oh, I can do that then. Okay, so the idea is I'm going to push L1. So we're pushing the number 1 onto the stack, and then we're going to call iterate for max. We're going to make our iterate.type iterate for max. It's going to be a function. Now we're going to define iterate for max. Okay, So we already have one on this. One is on the stack. Right. And we're going to pop that. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, I see. I see what I have to do. I see what I have to do here. So, how are we doing this exactly? Iterate for max. Okay, so the idea is, or maybe I could just, now I'll just do it this way. Screw it. So, and then it's going to, so now we have one, and then we have the return address on this stack. Now we have to push EBP onto the stack, and then copy the value of the stack pointer to that base pointer. So the base pointer is now pointing to itself. And then what we're going to do is we're going to subtract 4 from the stack pointer. So we're reserving some space. Yep, reserve space. Okay. Iterate for max start. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Start. Start. Okay, so we have it like that. Yep. This right here is the original number we pushed onto the stack. That is the idea. That's the idea we're going with here. Yep, so we are copying that over to EDX. Whoops, gotta EAX holds. So EAX is gonna hold the current value. EBX holds the index offset. Yes, that looks about right to me. So then after doing that, so yep, that now goes there. So is there anything else we have to do? And then we're going to, I think that's it. And then we go to our next thing, iterate for max. We're going to compare 1, okay, come on, 1 to the value of EDX. Oh, I guess we only have to compare for values 2 and 3. Iterate for max 3. Right, that seems pretty simple. So, assuming that it's 1, what is the actual iteration going to consist of? Okay, so we are, this is really inefficient now that I think about it. We'll do this. $, whoops. Pair 1 EDX JE iterate for max 1. We'll do that. Okay. Then we're going to define iterate for max 1. We have to, do this here. And from here, well, we kind of just have it doing this, so I think we'll just do this instead. So first it's going to copy, well, first we're going to copy the value at move L data items 1, start there, go EDX. Okay. And this before we go into the loop means we're going to make sure that EDX is 0. We're going to do that. All data items 1, EDX 4. We're going to move that to EAX. So right now, EAX holds 3. That's what we're doing. EAX holds 3. And EDX holds 1, right? Okay. And so from here, I am then going to copy the value stored at EAX into our reserved space. Okay, so we have that. So it will then do that and do that. Then we have to compare. Oh, I see, I see. So, okay, hang on. Okay. Give me a sec. So we have the first value, but this kind of already has to happen before we iterate in the loop, right? Which means, oh my gosh, iterate for max 1. Compare $0 EAX JE and iterating. Okay. So this is the loop. Iterate for max 1. The loop here checks if EAX is 0. If it is, then we do that. Otherwise, we then copy that reserve value into there. Right, so 3 gets copied into EAX, and then okay. Then comparing the value in EAX to that of, I don't know, ECX. We're doing this in a really weird way, but okay. Jump if greater than or equal. Iterate for max 1. I'll compare. Oh, I'll do this instead. I don't even know if that'll work. I don't know if you can even compare two registers in 32-bit. So I'll do this instead. I'll compare the value at -4. I'll compare the value at -4 EBP to the value stored in EAX. Jump if greater than or equal to. Wait a minute. That might be in the wrong order. Hang on. EAX -4. This also just doesn't look right. Let me look up the syntax for this. Let me see here. Okay. example, if we're comparing EBX to EAX, so it's, okay, so it's this one. Will branch if EAX is greater than EBX. Okay, okay, okay. No, I had it right the first time, actually. Okay. Whoops. AX. So if EAX is greater than or equal to the value stored in our reserve space, then we repeat this loop. Moving that to EAX. We're comparing that. And otherwise, we move that into our reserve space. What are we even using ECX for again? I don't think we're using it for anything right now. So I think I totally freaking lied. Yeah, I don't think we're using that for anything, so that's fine. Okay. And then we're going to copy there. And then we're going to do an unconditional jump to iterate for max 1. So then I have to do a, I have to do an end iterating. We'll just, so first we're going to move L. Oh wait, hang on. We can just copy the value of the base pointer to the stack pointer. Then we pop the stack pointer off the stack, and then we return. Okay. Got something going here. I have no idea what this will do. So call iterate for max start. Yeah. So what I'm actually going to do is at the end of this, so first I'm actually going to increment EDX, and then I'm going to copy EDX to our initial point. We're gonna do that. I don't know if that's against the rules, but I'm pretty sure I can do that. So yeah, we're doing that, then we're returning. Yeah. Copying the value of the base pointer to the stack pointer, then we're returning. So those numbers are all meaningless. And then, oh, I see the problem. We're actually just never, okay. Oh, interesting. We're actually never moving anything into EBX. Okay. So when should we do that? I think like this, maybe? Oh wait, no, because EBX is a... Oh. So, okay. Interesting. Should I... we'll just do it here. We'll increment EBX here. So this should give me 15, I would think. If I've done this right. I can certainly see if it has or hasn't been programmed correctly. Okay, and then after popping EBP off the stack, all we have left on the stack is the number 2, which we will then we'll just leave it there, honestly. We'll just leave it. That's good. So let's try to run this code, shall we? New max save. Make sure I remember that. Delete. Okay, let's go for it. Let's see if I did it right. Because if I did, that's low-key kind of huge. So we're gonna go... Okay. And then... Dang it. Okay, what's going on here? Undefined references to 2 and 3. That's fine. Okay. So we can comment those out then. I don't know how to comment stuff out. We'll just cut it, I guess. And then we'll just paste it in as a comment. Okay, alright, yeah, I can just add hashtags, I guess. Brother. I suppose that'll have to work. And then we will save this. Control Shift S. Save. Okay. Let's go back here. Max.s -o max.o -o run. Oh, whoops. Oops, I don't have to do that. We can just do a new max -o. What the fuck? What happened to me? Oh, that's why. Goodness, I'm freaking washed. Damn it. Okay. This means I have to go through the whole thing and see what's happening. But that's fine. We have all the time in the world. This is part of becoming a programmer, I suppose. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. This is never actually set to exit. No wonder it would have a core segmentation fault. Duh. Okay, interesting. So where does the maximum value actually end up going? Jump if greater than or equal to... Okay, otherwise it gets sent there. Okay, and then I'll move that to freaking... That moves that there. Honestly, I don't want to do that. I'll just do this instead. We're not using ECX for anything at the moment. We're actually just going to do that instead. And then we're going to... Yep, so that gets popped into ECX. So I actually have to do ECX, copy that to EBX, copy 1 to EAX, then run my stuff there. Okay. Me wondering why it doesn't work. Kids these days will call anything ball knowledge. Alright. 32-c new max.s-o new max.o z dash 2 max dot o dash no. That felt wrong. Nost lib. Okay, whole equal block. Nost lib dash o run dot slash run. Okay. 40. What do you mean 40? That's not in any of my lists. Hang on. 27. Did it add them? Hang on. 27. Right. 30. It did not add them. Okay. I'm going to run through this and I'm going to see where the error is because I'm not terribly sure about this one, guys. Okay. So 1, then we're getting a return address there. When we're iterating for max starts, then we're pushing EBP, making it point to itself, reserving space, and then copying that to EDX. That's fine. And then what are we doing here? Then we're moving 0 to EBX. And then we're comparing the value of 1 to EDX, which it is, so it will jump to iterate for max 1. Then we're wondering, is EAX 0? I guess, shoot. Now that I think about it, I want to do this after, I think. Okay. So, and then we're moving that there. So we're moving 3 to EAX. Is it 0? No. All right. Then we are what? There we go. Just do that there. Now, okay, compare these two values, right? And they're both equal at the moment. And then if EAX is greater than or equal to, which is true, then it just jumps back here. Then we move the next value, right? Which is what? The next value is 6. It just counts by 3s. Okay, let's keep that in mind so I don't have to look back every time. 6. Then we're incrementing EBX. So EBX is now 2, I believe. Something like that. Is EAX 0? No. And then we're comparing those two values. If EAX is greater than or equal to that, then it jumps back. Right? Move out EX. Oh, but interesting. However, so so in this instance, EAX will always be greater than or equal to, so it'll just keep going like this until it reaches 0, in which case we're going to be like, is EAX 0? The answer is yes, so then it jumps to end iterating, increments EDX to 2, and that'll let the program know which list to run through later. And then we're copying whatever value is in ECX. Wait. How is it getting 40 out of this then? That's really interesting. I did just move some stuff around though, so. So in this case, interesting. End iterating. Why don't we just do this then? What is happening here? So, wait. Now I'm confused. So we're leaving the final value left on the stack, then? Copy E, CX, so I guess we could just pop the value into EBX and call it a day, then. Okay, let's try that. It should give us 15, theoretically. Theoretically, of course. Okay, let's try it. Delete. I said delete, thank you. Okay. Good. 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 Brother. Okay. I guess I'll go through it literally step by step to see what is happening. I am very lost and very confused, but that's okay. So first we're pushing one onto the stack, then we're getting the return address. Yes. I'm gonna leave a note. This is where we are. There. Then we're here. We're pushing EBP. And we're making it point to itself. We're reserving space. And we're moving that one we pushed earlier into EDX. And now we're here. Now we're copying the first value in data items 1 to EAX, so that's 3. And then we're incrementing EBX. EBX holds 0 right now, so now it holds 1. Okay, and now is EAX 0? If so, otherwise, we compare. Interesting. Wait a sec. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. What should I really be comparing here? Okay, so first I'll move it into EAX. Right. If EAX isn't 0, we do that. And then, I want to do, what do I want to do? So we have to move the value, we have to copy the value. I guess that's, oh, interesting. So that's why they usually do this in the beginning. Maybe we'll just do that. Okay, we'll do this instead then. We will copy the first value, data items 1, EBX 4, move that into EAX. Okay. So then the first thing we'll do is increment EAX. Well, actually, and then what I want to do is copy EAX into our reserve space right there. Right. And then we're like, okay, now we'll go here, and then we increment EBX to be 1. So let's do this. Let's figure this out here. So we'll run it back. So we're pushing that, and we're getting the return address. Then 0 gets moved to EBX. I'm having to erase an awful lot. I don't like it. Okay, and then we're doing the whole EBP thing. making it point to itself. Yes. Then we're reserving space. No, copy 0 EBX. Copy the first value there into EAX. Copying that to our reserve space there. And then we increment EBX right off rip. And then if EAX is 0, we jump there. Otherwise, we're comparing those two values. And if EAX is greater than or equal to the value in our reserve space, we jump up through there, which it always will be. And in this instance, of course. But what do we do if it's not? Otherwise, if EAX is less than the value it's presented with, actually, yeah, if EAX is less than that, what should we do? Then, shouldn't we just... Hang on, let me think about this. Move L, -4 EB. Nice voice crack, holy crap. -4, I'm gonna do EAX. I think that is the play. Okay, at the risk of having to sit through all of this again, I am going to try it. This, I've got a better feeling about this. This just seems a little more correct to me. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Holy shit. Line 23. Oh, I forgot to erase those. Ah, whoops. Might be. Do it again. Okay. I want to at least get this program working before I leave it off for the night. Bad register name. Oh, wait, what? Oh, what line is that? 37. Oh. That's why. Okay, interesting. Let's do it again. Hey, let it back. Alright. New max.o. That is dash no lib. Yes, dash run. Perfect. /run. Hello. Is it recursive? Don't tell me I made a recursive loop. Okay. Oh, that's quite nice. Okay. I must have. Okay, it goes on forever. Why? Let's find out. Let's sift through the gunk that is this program. Let's figure it out. From the very beginning, for the last time, hopefully. Let's figure out what went wrong. One, return address. Yep. Now we're here, pushing EVP, making it point to itself. Now we're reserving space. Now we're here. We're moving 0 into EBX, copying that first value there, moving that here into the reserve space. Now, if EDX is 1, interesting. We're actually never moving 1 into EDX, are we? What are we doing? Actually, what are we doing? What are we up to here? Surely it will do something now. That would make way more sense. I think I could see why it might not fetch an error. It can't even get to that point, which is really sad, but that's fine. Dash C, new max.s, dash O, new max.o. Oh my gosh, I forgot to do this again. Goofball. Okay, come on. Brother. Okay, that was fun. That was fun. Not again. I'm just for shits and giggles. Yeah, okay. Not cool, man. I'm not gonna look to the other programs for advice. Those are template programs, most of them. Except for my square function. This was actually my own. This just squares a number. That's all it does. It's pretty cool. Okay. Right. Yep, we were there. And then we were comparing 1 to EDX, jump here, increment EBX to 1 years. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's why. Huh, weird. Real weird. Okay. Real cool. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? How did I not see this? Okay. Oh, no, wrong. There we go. Yep, then we're comparing that. If EAX is greater than or equal to, we'll iterate. Now eventually, once EAX reaches 0, it will go to end iterating, in which case it will copy that current value. Oh, wait, no, that'll just copy a 0. That'll just copy a 0. Okay. We'll do this instead then. -4 EBP. Yes, because that will contain, yep, just to be sure. So if EAX is greater than or equal to, oh, interesting. Then in this case, I kind of, wait, hang on. Let's think about this for a sec. Let's think about this. So, right, let's say we're on 15. And because it's greater than or equal to 12, or whatever value was sitting there at the end, it jumps back again, increments EBX again. All right, we're not at 0. Okay, we're ending, we're not going to do that yet because we're not at 0. And then we're copying 0 to EAX, right? Wait a sec. Okay, interesting. So, okay. If the value there is less than or equal to EAX, Okay, I don't like that. Oh, man. No, we'll do this. Greater than or equal to. Okay. This is hurting my brain. Oh my gosh. Programming sucks. Programming is hard. Okay. Well, data items 1, EBX, years. Okay, data items 1. And then it'll go at the EBX value. Yep, index it by that. Go to EAX, copies it over there. Comparing the value. Well, here's the thing. When does this value get updated? This value should get updated. When? When should this value get updated? So, and let's see, if this value, we're only going to jump if that value is less than or equal. So if the reserve space value is less than the value at EAX, or no, only if it's greater. Otherwise, we are then going to copy EAX, right? Comparing those, yeah. If the value in the reserve space is, if it's greater than or equal to EAX, then we just move on, right? Yes, then we just move on. Otherwise, if this value is less than this value, we copy that value over to EBP. And then we jump back into the fray. I don't see a problem with that. Let's see if let's see how it goes, guys. All right. Dash C dash O max dot O. Oh, right. 0 assumed. You know what, just for shits and giggles. I know what the error is, but I want to see it. I want to see what happens. New max dot O. I'm assuming it won't let me do that. Oh my gosh, it let me do that. Okay, interesting. I don't know why that happened. That being said, let's get rid of these. Control Shift S. If it still returns 0, I'm gonna be very upset. Okay. Wait, hang on. Let's think about this. Only if this value is greater than or equal to that value do we just jump. But if if our reserve space is less than our current value, we then copy it there, and then we jump. Okay, and we move that there, and then, right. And then EAX would be 0, and then we would end this. Then we would copy, this will be the greatest value we've seen, copying that to ECX. We're moving we're copying ECX to, so that'll be in our reserve space. And then that looks like it should work. I don't see why it wouldn't. That looks about right.